Good morning, darlings. Happy Monday to you. I'm coming to you. Thanks. I am coming to you today with this episode of hashtag Gina at the gym. Oh my, we're gonna need a makeup filter today, ladies. I think this is just a little too much. Hold, please, one moment. Oh yeah, so much better. Okay. Today I was filling up myself. Plus apparently there's this rule that I'm not supposed to be on my phone at the gym. So I don't know. We're doing it. And I'm in the parking structure. I'll be out of it shortly. So if it goes out, stay with me because I got a super important message for you. Such a big download. So powerful. But first, I want to see, leave in the comments, what are you working on today? What is your week about? What are you... All right, sorry people. I should have maybe waited till I just got in the car. Was just making the use of all the time I got today. Today's a little bit busy, but it's not too busy for a miracle, and it's not too busy for a download, and it's not too busy for you and your dreams. Okay, this is how we're doing it today. This is Gina on her way home from the gym, hashtag. And it might go out for a split second as I get through the parking structure, but don't you worry. Okay, so I want you to get really clear about your goal for the week. And when I say your goal, I mean your dream. Because I think that too often I have set goals for the week and I've approached it like work. Like even if I had a good attitude about it, it was still like, okay, I've got to get this done. It's like, this is the task for the week. And I'd kind of like go into it all serious. And that is not the way of the feminine. The way of the feminine, the way of the queen, is to remember source. So whatever task you have been divinely assigned to this week, let's lift above the clouds of worry, concern, drudgery. It's hard, it's going to take long, it might not happen, any of that, shall we? And let's give some hearts to that message right here, right now. Because when you start out remembering that you're source, that you are a child of God, that you are connected to the creator of the universe, then you remember the power that is in you but not of you. Then you remember that all things are possible. Then you remember that whatever it is you're working on, getting your first or your next client, attracting the right team member, resolving some sort of conflict, maybe it's something in your personal life with your relationship or health issue. When you start out remembering truth, when you start out remembering that all things are possible, when you start out remembering that this is not about you exclusively, this is about your life being used, and all of our lives are meant to be used at the highest level. So first of all, I read about this in the book, God doesn't create extra humans, people, so you are a very important woman on this earth right now, and God doesn't create anything but victory, anything but success, anything but fabulous, which means you and your destiny. So if God doesn't create any extra humans and anything but success and victory and fabulousness, then that is what you are calling in your life today and for this week. Doesn't matter what it looks like. It doesn't matter the programming and the conditioning. Today is a day for you to reprogram yourself to what truth is. And the truth is your clients are there, your money is there, your opportunities are there, your team members are there, the ideas are there, the answer and the solution is there. And it's not there in the way that you have been lied to and told that you've got to do it, you're on your own and figure it out by yourself, or it's going to take a long time or be really hard. I have been experiencing miracle after miracle after miracle in the power of the feminine, the power of the connection. Like, how many of you got in on the soulful bundle I did with my besties? How amazing was that? The 11 of us that got together and put together all of our best products, so that it was like $4,500 worth of value for $197. Like, when the feminine gets together in community, then that's when things just become easy. That's when things become miraculous. That's when things become generous, and that's when they become fun. So I want you to have an element of the miraculous, the generous, the fun, the connection, the community, and not be isolated this week. You deserve to have a mentor. You deserve to have a peer community. You deserve to have financial abundance. You deserve to have clients, a message, all of it. Like, these desires were put in your heart. So if you've been following my episodes of hashtag Gina at the Gym, you know that I have been given a growth opportunity. I'll be revealing details soon, but right now I'm really, really in it. And last week, I was like fighting against sinking. I was like, I can do this, I can stay afloat. And like every day, it was like getting punched. Every day, more bad news would come in. Every day, there was more negativity from a couple of humans that my path has happened to cross with. And no, I believe it'll be okay. It'll be okay. And it was a little bit of a whimper in my energy, if you will. It was a little groveling. It was like pleading, hoping, but like still worried that the dream that has been placed in my heart wouldn't become manifested. And I've been filling my consciousness with truth. I've been reading, which I've been telling you about, the book, The Power of Favor by Joel Osteen. I'm obsessed. It's all stuff I knew, but it's not stuff I've been reminded of in a while. And I hadn't been claiming God's favor in my life and for this specific situation. And my husband bought it for me, and the book came at such a perfect time because the whole thing talks about God's going to do for you what you can't do for yourself. And by all human vision, like every door was getting slammed in my face. And then anyways, it doesn't matter. So I was like holding on by a thread, and then something happened on Friday night. I got I was getting a bunch of emails all day, every day last week and all day Friday. And the one last email Friday night broke me. And I hadn't, it was an instinct of a reaction. And I sobbed from my guts. It was that. And I've been there before, but it's been a hot minute since I've just come undone. And it was, I think the reason why that had to happen was because all up until that point, I kept some fight in me, like there was something that I could do to fix this or make it better or make it okay or not let my dream die. And when I got the last gnarly negative email, I came undone. And then I really got to a place of, I got nothing except faith. This really, to call in this miracle, this will require my faith, and I got no power, right? I can just feel there's nothing that I can do. All avenues have led to a dead end for this dream to be manifested. Every door has been shut. Every no, with a capital and an exclamation point, has been shoved in my face. And Saturday when I woke up, I've never been more certain that this dream will become manifested. And part of how I know and believe to my core that it will be manifested so miraculously and outrageously and beautifully is going to be because I'm going to, in connection with you, you're going to be invited to be part of this miracle and calling it in. So stay tuned and stay close. And and particularly those of you who are in the New York City area. But for those of you who are online, supporting, doing your own thing, watching, like, this is for all of us, because when one woman goes for her dream, it has a ripple effect. And it's time for us women to stop thinking like we've got to do it all on our own, look perfect, figure it out, or suffer silently. Like that, those days are over, ladies. We are in this together, and I have been so surprised at how hard it has been for me to ask for help. It has been. And for those of you that are just chiming in, thank you. This is Gina on the way home from the gym. And I don't have my glasses on, so I'm seeing some calling in miracles. Oh, thank you, Isabella. Yes. Go watch from the beginning if you're just tuning in right now, because I'm sharing some stuff that I think that we all go through. And I just haven't been through something like this recently, and B, I don't really even share it until I'm on the other side of it. But you're getting it in the raw and the real and the makeup filter. So I am going to be asking for your help, and I have been reaching out, and I've been making so many phone calls that I wouldn't normally make. The point is, we modern day women have gotten into this place where we think we've got to figure out everything ourselves, and if we can't do it, then our dream isn't supposed to happen. So what I'm here to tell you is that my dream is supposed to happen, and it will be manifested. And same with yours. Your dream, and not for the big one day, your dream for this week. This desire and this dream was placed in your heart for a reason, and it is meant to be manifested this week. We've got to stop being so patient and so careful. God isn't that dainty, ladies. God's like, where's your power? Where's your strength? In faith, not in pushing the boulder forward and trying to force everything to happen. So we're just going to say a prayer, and we are going to stand in greater spiritual connection, believing that truly all things are possible. So, dear God, I pray today over all of our lives and all of our dreams and all of our faith connections, because we have been told that we have to figure things out. And in this moment, we do what we can do, but we surrender to you. Hold on. We surrender to you what is yours, and we get ourselves out of the way to make greater room for you in our lives. We thank you for your favor. We thank you for your miracles. We thank you for our lives and the destinies and the purpose you have given each of us. And we ask that today and this week you use us all generously and grant the miracles so that your light within us can shine everywhere. And we pray this believing. Amen. Mwah! Sending you so much love, currently from Los Angeles. I will be in New York City next week. If you have not yet gotten the book, The Audacity to Be Queen, go to divineliving.com/book. Pre-order it. If you get 3 copies or more, you're going to get free entry into my masterclass that's happening this week. All the details are on the page, so go to divineliving.com/book. Tell all your friends about it. If you ever want to write a book, be a published author, if you know anyone who does, this is the masterclass. I have been with my team collecting all of the details and checklists and all kinds of everything you need to know about book proposal, publishing your book, writing schedules, all of that. I have collected everything, thank you for the hearts, that I have been doing behind the scenes from the very beginning. And I got my own amazing New York City publisher, my own New York City agent is going to be on the line, and where I'm going to interview her, and you're going to meet her, and you can ask her your questions. And my own amazing editor from a top 5 publisher in New York City is going to be on this training as well. So this is so chock full of value. It's all of my templates and checklists and everything that you need to know. I'm going to be sharing my process. You're going to be able to meet these very powerful women. So if publishing is for you, go to divineliving.com/book. Buy 3 or more copies, spread the love, and I will look forward to seeing you in the masterclass later this week. Mwah! Stay tuned.